Right guys, so I have returned from SI 2023 in Montreal and it was such an incredible weekend. I got to watch the brand new cinematic on the main stage. I got to meet a bunch of devs, so many incredible subscribers and other content creators. It was an absolutely incredible weekend and I cannot wait to go to another major in the near future. But despite how much I enjoyed it, I am really happy to be back here making content for you guys. So I'm sure you guys have all seen the Year 8 cinematic, which actually resulted in Harry, the director of Rainbow Six, being killed by the new antagonist in Rainbow Six Siege known as Deimos. And now yesterday we actually got another cinematic showing us Deimos, this time in the anime format, and it actually shows the Viperstrike squad led by Hibana, and it also actually has Brava, the brand new operator, and her cousin Capitao, and they're actually intersecting the cargo plane led by Deimos. So I'm going to let this play out for you guys who haven't seen it, then we're going to analyze it. If you have already seen it, there will be a timestamp to when we get to the analyzation of it, so let's get into this.
Target on the move. We play this by the numbers, and we get him alive.
No, prima. After what you do to Harry, you get the kill shot, you take it.
Deimos lives with us today, whatever it takes.
Hacking now.
Status. Target got away. He'll need a new way to finance his operation. When Deimos shows himself again, Viperstrike will be ready.
So that cinematic was absolutely insane. Like I said at the beginning, this does highlight the Viperstrike squad, which is led by Hibana, who we can see in this animation. It also has Capitao and his cousin, the new operator, Brava. First off, we actually learn that they want to take Deimos in alive, however Capitao disagrees with this after what he'd done to Harry and they want him dead. We get to learn that Deimos does have his own sort of military by the look of it. I mean, we did learn that in the cinematic as well when Thermite and the other squad members actually attacked these mercenaries, but here we get to see that they clearly have some budget behind them. We see there's a lot of weapon crates, there's gold bars, there's stacks of $100 bills, there's high reinforced weaponry vehicles as well, which Brava actually does hack and kill some of these mercenaries. But yeah, we learn that Deimos isn't just some guy working alone, he has budget, he has people working underneath him. I wonder if we'll actually learn what his organization is called. I assume that they will have quite a snappy name, sort of like Nighthaven, Wolfguard for example, because it does seem like they like to do that, which I think is pretty cool. But we are yet to learn what the name of the organization actually is. Now of course Hibana, being Hibana, causes some commotion and actually uses her Cairo pellets to blow open the door, which has Deimos on the other side. Deimos just menacingly comes through this hole, and I like how he doesn't even have a gun drawn because he's not even scared of Viperstrike. Rather, he opens up the cargo doors, even sacrificing some of his men. I can't imagine how much they're going to be paid to put in this job when their employer treats them like that. But in this process, Capitao does get knocked down, but he is saved by his cousin, Brava. Capitao wanted to go the noble way out and told Brava to let him go so she can shoot him. However, Brava chose family over revenge and saved Capitao, kind of echoing back in her lore as well, as she was the person who saved Capitao when he was being held captive, and those same captors took his eye. However, in saving Capitao, that allowed Deimos to get away. He actually lets out a little chuckle whilst he jumps out of the cargo plane. It doesn't even look like he has a parachute on, so yeah, maybe he's just too badass for that, like Captain America. But one thing we actually did learn here is that the stuff that fell out of the cargo plane was money and gold bars, and that was actually funding for his operations. So although they didn't manage to kill or capture Deimos, they actually did manage to hurt him financially, which we don't know how big of that actually is. It's safe to assume that there was millions in gold and cash on that cargo plane, but we don't know if that is like pennies to him. We don't know who Deimos is. We do not know what power he has behind him. It's clear that he does have money and he does have a lot of people working underneath him. So I'm sure the story from this cinematic will follow out in the battle pass for Operation Commanding Force. I'm going to assume that these skins are going to be in the battle pass as well for Hibana, Capitao, and Brava. But as always, if you are interested in Rainbow Six Siege lore, this is the channel for you, be sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I think it's so cool that within the same week of Deimos being revealed as a character, we've already had 2 cinematics of him. But I just cannot wait to learn more about Deimos as a character and Rainbow Six Siege lore. Have an incredible rest of your day, stay tuned for more videos, I'll catch you all later, peace.